Greetings everyone. I am Dr. Loquitur Maka. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything that is coming up. To my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. The channel is growing and it's all because of you. So in the last video, we talked about the basics of research. What it is, why it's important, how to get started, and the likes. So if you haven't seen that one yet, please be sure to check it out after this one. And on this particular one, we are tackling a big one, the literature review, which is a crucial step in research. But let's be real, guys. Let's be real. It can be overwhelming. So I'm here basically to make it simpler, and hopefully it will be a little less stressful. So I'm gonna try to make it easier for you to understand. And as I said, this is basically for someone starting out. It can be someone who has been doing research for long, but I know when it comes to research, guys, you are always learning, you are relearning, and also you are unlearning some of the concepts. Anyway, so what is literature review? All right, let's break it down. So a literature review is basically a deep dive into everything that has been already written about your research topic. So think of it like this. Let's say you are building a house. Now this house in this case is your research, and then the literature review basically is the foundation, right? So it basically helps you to understand what has already been done. It helps you to spot the gaps in the knowledge, and also it shows you how your research fits in and contributes to something new. So instead of reinventing the wheel, you are basically figuring out how to make it better. So there are several steps that you can take when you want to master your literature review. And here's how you can actually tackle it step by step. Now, step number one, start with a plan. Now, this is where you need to define your research question or define your topic. Now, this is what will guide you in everything you do. It's very important. It's very important, guys, to understand your topic. Understand what exactly do you want to solve? What is the gap and all of that? What do you want to do? What are you researching? Now, basically, this when you are doing your literature review, it reveals what you actually want to do. Because in research, remember there is that which is the prefix, searching. So you are doing it again, and that's why we are saying you are not inventing the wheel. So for example, let's say your topic is the impact of online learning on student performance, right? Then now you will focus on studies about online learning. You'll focus on studies about student engagement. You will focus on studies about academic performance metrics, right? Things like that. Then the second thing, or the second step, now this is when you are starting to searching for sources, right? Now in this case, you can use your university's library portal, go to e-resources and access all the databases, or you can access databases like Google Scholar or PubMed. So one of the database that I like is Scopus, because most of the time I use Scopus because it has everything that I'm looking for. And then in this case now, the keywords have to be your best friend. In this case, the keywords are your best friend. You start broad and then you get specific. Now, what you can do, you remember on the first step, you are planning. So what you can do is to brainstorm with yourself. Put your topic or your research question in the middle. Then you start brainstorming the keywords. Maybe online learning, the student performance, the higher education, the academic performance, then you search those. And then the third thing that you're gonna want to do in the step-by-step process is to organize your findings. Now, trust me, this will save your life later. So you can use tools like Zotero, you can use tools like Mendeley, Excel as well, to actually track the articles that you read. You note the title, you note the author, you note the key findings of that article, you note the relevance of this article to what you are doing, to your work, right? Then, number 4, analyze, do not just summarize. Now, a good literature review is not just a list of what others have done. It's about connecting the dots. You are looking for debates, you are looking for trends, you are looking for the gaps in the research. So let's say most studies, as you are reading through, most studies show that online learning improves performance, right? But no one has actually looked at its impact on rural schools. So that could be your focus. I hope that makes sense. If it makes sense, if what I'm saying right now, the past 4 steps make sense, just give me a thumbs up on the comment section below. Then step number 5, now write it up. Write your literature review. Now you will want to structure your literature review starting with your introduction. What is your introduction, right? What is your topic? Why does it matter? Then now you will have the main body. Now the main body, this is where you are going to organize the studies into themes or into trends, right? Then you're going to have different subtopics there. Then you can have your conclusion, right? What are the gaps or what are the unresolved issues? How does your research addresses them, right? So I do hope that those 5 steps really help. Please try them out, and this is what will actually help you to save time when you are conducting your literature review. It will make things much easier. Go to YouTube, check videos on how to use Mendeley, on how to use Zotero, and also how to use Excel, maybe to track your documents and all of that. But trust me, this really works. So I mentioned 5 key steps, which is start with a plan, search for sources, organize your findings, analyze, and don't just summarize. And then the last one is to just write it up, right? This is where you do your write up. Now, what I want to do before I end this particular session, just want to share a few time-saving hacks that you can apply into your literature review. 1, set a timer. Limit your search time so that you don't fall into the endless reading trap. So focus on finding the most relevant studies first. And then what you will want to do is skim before you dive. Now start by reading abstracts and conclusions. If the paper doesn't align to your topic, then move on to the next one. So don't download everything and read everything from start to finish. Then you realize that, okay, this does not align to what I'm talking about or what I'm working on. Then leverage on review articles, right? So systematic reviews, bibliometric reviews, make sure that you review, you read or you start with the review papers, because review papers actually summarize multiple studies and they can give you a head start on understanding the key trends in your field. So I mentioned on the previous video that I like to start with the bibliometric analysis because it then gives me a good idea of what is happening in the field, right? And also, one last one, do not aim for perfection. Don't do that. Your literature review doesn't have to cover everything. It just needs to be thorough, and also it just needs to be relevant. So thank you so much for watching. Now you have your literature review sorted. What's next? I think we're going to talk about research design, or maybe look at writing your proposal. And we figure out how you are going to collect your data and analyze the data in answering your research questions. So please stay tuned. Stay tuned, because in the next video, even though I haven't decided, but I think I'm going to break everything down to giving you tips on choosing the right methods. So whether you are doing qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods research. So I'm going to try to do that. And that's it for now. I hope this really helped you in this literature review process. I hope it helped the process to feel a little bit more manageable. And if you found this helpful, please guys, please, I am begging you, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment with your questions, struggles, or any comment that you would want to leave in here. I'm just here to help. And of course, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe for more research tips and insights. And yeah, thank you so much. I really hope I'm gonna see you in the next video. I'm gonna try, when it comes to research, to post every Friday, let's say around lunchtime or around 5 o'clock. I think 5 will work better. 5 will work better. And please stay curious, stay inspired, love and light. Until next time.